Hello there guys, what is going on? Welcome to Pure Trading and the final market wrap up for 2019. It has really been a blast. I've enjoyed myself doing these videos thoroughly. The highlight of the year for me was that there was only one losing week for the entire year. The lesson learned was that sticking to the process and sticking to a more conservative approach as compared to say previous years has paid off. I will continue posting the trade ideas on the website. If you sign up to that, you'll get access to it, and also you'll get access to free training, free courses that will help guide you through the process. What's up for 2020? I say goodbye to the market wrap-up videos, but hello to inspiring and exciting educational content designed to help guide you through every step of the way on your trading journey. If that sounds good to you, then subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the bell notification so you won't miss out on anything. First up on the list though, Euro versus Australian dollar. We opened up on the Monday when prices were at a decent level. We looked at this level as quite a broad one based on this very strong week we have here in September. So this whole area was an important zone to look for buying opportunities. And on the Monday, prices comes down beyond the envelope and also inside that level. Let's have a look at what actually happens on the live chart there. Prices comes down on the Monday and then further down, and then it creates a setup and then it touches the take profit point or the initial take profit point at the midpoint of the envelope. Let's have a look at the setup quickly. And there was only one setup for the whole week, and that was this one on the euro dollar. On the euro versus the Australian dollar. We can see as a setup here, a standard one. We have your lower lows there, and then the RSI is going higher, so there's a divergence. So this here is a setup, and then that setup is also confirmed by another setup in this area over here. So the guys that's taken the master course, they know exactly what I'm talking about in this area. So what we have there is about 40 pips. The thing is, we only had a volatility coming in later on in the week, and we had our Christmas holiday period, and the volatility and the way the market moves is slightly different to what it normally does. But nevertheless, this one was worth about 50 pips. Next on the list we had the euro versus the dollar. In this case, I am bearish on the euro, so this is a trend line coming down here. I was hoping that prices were going up to the trend line and then look for a manipulation in this area. That doesn't happen though. We have prices breaking through the level on the daily here. As we can see, prices break straight through it. But then what we have now is perhaps for next week or so, we have a nice little area being respected here, and also we have an excursion beyond the mean, so we can look on the 15-minute for a setup perhaps to come through in next week. But also we need to bear in mind that prices are actually trending up to this area, so there might be a better idea to look for a more conservative entry. We never know how prices are going to react right here. New Zealand dollar versus the Japanese yen. Again, prices are trending all the way up into a level, and let's see what happens on the live chart with this one. It comes up into the level, doesn't respect the level. There is an envelope in the area, so everything is lining up here to look for a setup in this area. But again, as we can see, prices are really trending quite fast. It's trending on the 5-period moving average up onto the level, but we can still look for a setup here on the 15-minute perhaps next week. But in next week, we'll probably look for prices to take out this high first before we do anything. However, if we look very closely here, we can see there was a setup already in the making, and it's been triggered and everything, so that could be something that we could also have a look at. The United States dollar versus the CAD, looking for prices to come down into the level and at the same time have an excursion beyond the mean. We can see we're not getting that excursion beyond the mean there, but we are heading very close toward a nice little level there. We have 2, so I would definitely prefer the bottom level here. So when prices gets here, and if prices gets there and there's an excursion beyond the mean, I'll be looking for a setup on the lower time frame in next week. Next up, we have the Aussie versus the Japanese yen. What we have is prices coming up toward the level in last week. Let's see what it does on the live chart. Yeah, prices goes up into the level of importance. There's an excursion beyond the mean there. On the 15-minute, it does exactly the same thing. We have the higher highs here, and we have our divergence and a setup in the making. I would look very closely at for a setup going short on the Aussie versus the Japanese yen in next week. I thank you guys for watching, and thanks for your support during 2019. I look forward to trading with you in 2020. Remember guys, to trade safely and prosper.